Hello and welcome back to the YouTube film review channel that doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you need. Documentarist Alice Diop, already renowned for her non-fiction film Nous, or We, now delivers a piercing fiction feature in the form of courtroom drama based on a real-life case. Saint-Omer is mysterious, tragic, intimately unnerving. The severity and poise of this calmly paced movie, its emotional reserve and moral seriousness, and the elusive, implied confessional dimension concerning Diop herself make it a quite extraordinary experience.
C'était l'heure des hautes marées. La lune se dresse devant moi, comme un projecteur, comme un appel de phare. Alors j'allais sur la plage.
Madame Colli, savez-vous pourquoi vous avez tué votre fille?
Je ne le sais pas. J'espère que ce procès pourra me l'apprendre.
Kaiji Kagame plays Rama, a woman of colour and best-selling author and academic who lives in Paris and is heading to the town of Saint-Omer, near Calais, to write what her publishers hope will be some commercially delicious literary reportage about a shocking criminal case. Laurence Colli, superbly played by Gusladzie Malanda, is a woman on trial for murdering her 13-month-old daughter by leaving her on the beach to be drowned by the incoming tide. Like Rama, the defendant is of Senegalese background. Like Rama, she is well-educated and articulate. Like Rama, she is alienated from her mother. And like Rama, she has, or had, a white partner. Rama had intended to compare this case to Medea, a conceit revealed to be glib and obtuse, as she realises the relevant comparison is, of course, closer to hand. She is overwhelmed by what she witnesses and by Laurence's brazen defence, maintained with unflinching, enigmatic conviction that she was subject to sorcery and spells from her aunts back in Senegal. This is inspired by the actual case of Fabienne Cabou, who relied on the same argument and whose 2015 trial was in fact attended by Diop. The courtroom procedural, conducted in cold, clear daylight, allows Diop to dramatise the pure astonishment of the court and the French secular state at Colli's defence. Despite conceding the prosecution's version of events in every particular, she is not pleading guilty and advancing her sorcery argument as a mitigating circumstance of, say, postnatal depression. She is, crucially, pleading not guilty. Colli wishes to walk free, and this is on the grounds that sorcery is a legitimate alternative culprit, which white Westerners should exert themselves to understand. The gripping proceedings touch on race, class, gender, culture, and the tide of history and power. After the jury is impanelled and Diop shows how jurors of various ages, professions and ethnic backgrounds are vetoed on depressingly obvious grounds by the defence and variously prosecution, the court is tellingly informed that the baby's wretched corpse washed up on shore was at first naturally mistaken for a migrant drowned in a shipwreck. Could it be that both Laurence's crime and her defence are an existential refusal of her fate, a radical, cruel, blood-stained gesture of transgression and dissent as a black woman in the white first world, yearning for a Western education and Western status, but somehow ending up a mendicant with a baby? Does Diop wish us to see Laurence as the new equivalent of Pierre Rivière, the outsider criminal discovered by Michel Foucault? Or is the film rather a fictionalised working through of Diop's own complex, turbulent feelings of revulsion and sympathy as she herself sat in the public gallery? It is vital filmmaking. That's it. Please give this vlog a like and a share on what I can only call your socials. Please subscribe to this channel and leave a comment to say that you have done so, giving a fierce, forthright and impassioned affirmation of my work. And also, because there is no such thing as free content, please buy my book, The Films That Made Me, an edited selection of my essays and reviews for The Guardian. And because I personally have basically no dignity left, you can buy a signed copy, inscribed however you want, within reason, directly from me for the low, low price of £12.50, including UK post. Just tweet me at Bradshaw 1 for details. See you next week.